Hello, I'm Mike Gordon, and welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Tecmo Super Bowl for the Sega Genesis. And I hope you all enjoy your Thanksgiving tomorrow. God bless you all. And I hope you have enjoy some Thanksgiving football. Before we begin, I'm actually going to start with my predictions for this week. And this is what I have down. I have the Chiefs, Commies, Texans, Bucks, Bills, and Brown. Wait, not Browns. The Broncos as locks to win this week. I just think that all of these teams are so much better than their oppositions that I can't really fathom either of these teams losing, especially with some of them having their backs against the wall. Near locks for the week would be the Detroit Lions, Dallas Cowboys, the Chargers, Colts, and Rams. With the Lions, their gauntlet of difficult games will effectively begin tomorrow morning for the 11 a.m. slot. Again, however, it is at home against the Bears, and the Lions. When they're good, they are firing on all cylinders, especially on Thanksgiving weekend. I'm picking the Lions. The Cowboys are also theoretical lock, but keep in mind that the Cowboys have been mostly terrible this whole season. But I'm picking them due to their overall performance against the Commies last week. Certainly didn't see any of that coming, especially at the end of the game. While the Giants just feel like they've given up. My pick for Chargers to upset the Falcons is basically pretty simple. I think the Chargers are, simply put, the best team in the AFC outside of Buffalo. And they're fresh off a loss, and the Falcons are basically just hanging in there in a pathetically weak NFC South division. So I think the Chargers are going to take that one on the road. Same thing with the Colts and the Patriots. So the Patriots have a bit of fight in them, which is why I'm putting the Colts in the near lock. Especially if we get the bad version of Anthony Richardson. If he surfaces up next weekend, then that's definitely cause for an upset. And then we have the LA Rams, who I do think is a better team than the New Orleans Saints at this point in time. And the Rams need to claw their way back into playoff contention. Especially since the Cardinals lost to the Seahawks last week. Definitely gives the Rams a shot at a bounce back for the division title. My upsets are I'm picking the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets, and the main reason why is because even though I think the Steelers and the Seahawks are much better teams, both of them are on the road, and I just don't trust them to get it done. Steelers tend to play down to whatever competition they feel is inferior to them, while the Seahawks are very much Jekyll and Hyde. I mean, the fact that they're still playing starting Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, even though this is basically a lost season for him, probably tells me that the Jets probably still have some fight left in them. And the final three teams I'm picking, as basically they're the home team, so I think they're gonna win, are the Green Bay Packers, Miami, Minnesota, Arizona, and of course Philly at Baltimore. I'm just picking the home teams because I do think the talent gap between each of those teams is close enough where a road upset is feasible. But I do think that not only do I think all three of these teams are better than their road counterparts, but I do think that their home field advantage gives them just enough of an edge over their opponents. Alright, so that's it for today. We are now playing Week 15 of the NFL season, so hopefully we'll start seeing some snow. I haven't seen any snow in a while. Nope. It's all clear skies. Anyways, we are basically staring down the last remnants of the Washington Redskins dynasty. We gotta stop Biner in that deep passing attack. Wait a minute. Oh, we stripped him. Okay, good. All right, we force a strip sack. By the way, the 92 season is literally the last remaining vestige of the Washington Redskins dynasty. The last remaining remnants of what is known as the Hogs. In real life, they would be the defending Super Bowl champions in 92. And their 9-1 season is one of the greatest regular seasons of all time for any team. I went out of bounds. And boom! Novacek takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. And the kick is up and it's good. Didn't even need to do a whole lot. So I'm gonna continue putting the Redskins way back into their... Ooh. Ah! Oh, wow! Another fumble! Ow. Holy cow, man. What's going on with the Redskins? Oh, come on! Yeah, we're at the 1 yard line. So let's punch it in down up the gut. And boom! Emmitt Smith punches it into the end zone to get us up 2 scores. 14-zip. And keep in mind, the Redskins had the ball first, and they have not had another drive since that forced fumble. So why am I guarding the pass instead of the run? And the reason why is because Mark Rippon can throw a deep ball. Furthermore, I'm not super concerned about shutting down their Biner, even though he's admittedly a criminally underrated quarterback. Running back, I should say. He's underrated because he's basically a Hall of Fame caliber running back, with his biggest blight being the fumble in '87. He was formerly with the Browns. Man. what's going on here? You know what? Biner, they keep torching our defense. So, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. And we forced the end of the first period. You know what? I'm gonna switch to stopping the run because they keep handing the ball off to Biner. And so long as he's doing play action, we can probably reach Rippin a lot easier that way. Does it make a lick of sense? No. But you know what? We're having a very difficult time blitzing this team. Even though the Hogs are old, are at least 11 years old at this point. Man, that was a deflection. Oh, come on! They literally blitzed me twice in a row! I have to punt it away. Come on, stop them. Alright, the fact that their kick returns specialist is super fast, and I believe is it Desmond Howard? I don't know. Yeah, we have to stop the run because Mark Rippon loves to do play action pass. So if we by forcing the Hogs to play honest, we can probably get to Rippon a lot easier. And that's a punt. Man, they were gonna pin us deep. Alright. We have to run it ourselves now. Now the Redskins are not one of the worst teams ever in football or anything like that. In real life, they were still good enough to make the playoffs as the number 6 seed. But Joe Gibbs would retire after the 92 season, would rejoin the Redskins in 2004 and coach another 4 years there. And just like that, Novacek brings it into the end zone for another touchdown, making the score 21-3. Well, 20-3 right now. Now it's 21-3. And what I have to do now is shut this Redskins offense down. And that's by gunning for Biner because he has to do play action. And just like that, they can't get anything going. All they can do is burn through their timeouts. And they were forced upon it in a hurry, so we're down at midfield. Shit. Can you stop blitzing me? Fuck! You know what? That's just run up the gut. Because it doesn't matter if there's a turnover on downs, because we just need to burn out the remaining time. So the Redskins are doing a pretty bang-up job basically slowing me down. They're absolutely determined to end my perfect season, even though they are very clearly outmatched, and the first quarter has effectively buried them. Alright, let's do this play. Novacek's been an absolute beast for me, but it doesn't matter. We have to punt it away. Wow. Redskins sure are making my life hell so far, aren't they? 2 3-and-outs, being forced to punt both times. But they have to make up a 3-score difference if they want to win, so as long as I continue to contain them. Oh, come on! Don't dive on him unless you're right there on top of him! Fuck. Oh! Is he gone? Alright, that's it for our Spiner. He's out. Alright. We gotta shut him down, force himself for another field goal kick. We'll make it a 3-score game that way. Alright. Lawn Miller. And now we see if Emmitt Smith can get any separation. Alright. I just need a... Fuck. What is up with the Redskins keep blitzing every single pass play I make. Alright. Come on, Michael Irvin. Don't let me down. Oh, come on! Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck! God damn it! Because now they're gonna go for on 4th down. What is up with every time I throw past him and I had to throw it because he was wide open? Shit. Alright, fine. I have to go for on 4th down. We're still up 3 scores because 2-point conversions weren't a thing until it... Come on! This is getting really frustrating. Overthrown passes, getting blitzed, getting half my plays blitzed routinely. And by the way, in Tecmo Super Bowl, the game has already determined what play it's gonna make, which is why you often hear it bleep. It's beeps first. Alright, no good. They had to go for a field goal, make it a 2-score game. They couldn't get it done. Alright, Novacek is definitely my MVP of the game. And of course they blitz this play, because of course they do. Come on! You literally... I'm getting fucking pissed off! There's no reason I should be struggling this bad. Alright, 24. Come up, fuck. Okay, we made it through the uprights. 24-6. So it's back to, well, what already was 3 scores, but now they all have to be touchdowns. Now I cannot give 2 shits if the running back runs it deep for big yards. I'm not going to give up a single pass. Oh, come on. Alright, it's an incomplete pass. Good. They have to go for on fourth down. If we force them to burn out all their timeouts, and we burn all the clock, we just need to run. We just have to play Michael Irvin, and the game will be over. And turnover on downs. So this is an ugly win to be sure, but a win's a win. We're just gonna let the clock run out. And we're just gonna run up the middle for maybe one more first down. And that's the game. There's nothing more the Redskins can do. We are now... Well, they got a lot more yards passing than we... A lot more offensive yards than we did. Wow. But we still won by a final score 24-6. And with 563 points on the season to 81 yards against. We are 14-0, and that means we have clinched home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Still, we've got 2 more games left to cover before we can achieve a perfect regular season and then the Super Bowl right after. Side note, but I'm going to skip ahead to the last week of the season. I'm pretty sure this will set most of the remaining playoff positions in place. Phillies in Pittsburgh. And that's it. So all things considered, just as I predicted, the San Diego Chargers clinched the AFC West. They were the defending AFC runner-ups. So it makes sense. So the next course of direction naturally would be division title winners, if not Super Bowl. However, Houston has yet to clinch the. Never mind. The Oilers are now division title winners. That just leaves the NFC West as the only division left to be resolved. And as well as whatever wild cards happen to still be in contention by the time our turn comes up. Looks like the Broncos won. So let's look at the standings. Total 3 Buffalo Bills. They are division title winners. Dolphins 9-6, 8-7. Oilers. It does look like that the 9-6 teams have all but clinched, as in the Dolphins and Steelers have all but clinched wildcard berths. But every other team in the AFC West is mathematically eliminated. This pretty much means that the 6th and final seed is going to go to either the Colts or the Jets. One of those 2 teams is going to make the playoffs. In the AFC side of things, making the 6th seed being in the AFC being the last seed that's left to be resolved. On the NFC side of things, both the Niners and Saints find themselves at 9-6. They are probably both making it. The Vikings stand alone at 12-3. And of course So really, none of the wild card spots have been clinched unless you count Saints and Niners as well as Cardinals. And then after that, you have the Eagles, the Eagles and Packers left to contend. So yeah, it's all starting to come together, the playoff bracket, so to speak. But we have to take care of the Atlanta Falcons next time on Perfect Playthrough of Tecmo Super Bowl for the Sega Genesis. And as I said previously, these are my picks for next week. I'll explain them all at the beginning of the video. And with that, have a happy Thanksgiving, and don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gordon, sign out.